What's up, boys? I'm back again with another video today, and today we're going to be talking about who will be coming out of the Eastern Conference, my personal predictions for who's going to be coming out of the East. We're mainly going to focus on 4 teams. You can already tell from the highlights who I'm probably going to pick to come out of the Eastern Conference, but we're going to be focused on Milwaukee, Toronto, Philly, and Boston, with a shout out to Indiana for putting in that great work this year. Even though their star player went down earlier in the year, they're still at 46-32, tied with Boston, and they probably will be playing them in the first round. So let's just get right into it. So I think the Philadelphia Sixers are coming out of the Eastern Conference. Now I know that's an unpopular opinion. I know a lot of people are picking Milwaukee because of Giannis and the MVP season he's having. A lot of people are picking Kawhi because he's probably the best two-way player in the NBA, and their team is so deep with Siakam, Gasol, Lowry. They have a great squad up there in Toronto. But I'm picking Philadelphia. Personally, I'm a big Jimmy Butler fan, and Joel Embiid, Ben Simmons, Tobias Harris, JJ Redick. That's a great starting 5. I know they have a lot to figure out. They're still rough around the edges. Philly still has to figure it out. They lose so many stupid games. The record's 49-28. But Philly will be the 3 seed. Milwaukee's going to be presumably the 1 unless they lose in the next 5 games. Like they lose like 3 or 4 of the next 5, and Toronto wins out. Toronto will be 2, Philly 3, Boston 4, Indy 5. So Philadelphia would probably play Detroit in the first round or Brooklyn, depending on how that goes. But they'll win that first round matchup, and it'll be them versus Toronto in the semifinals, right? The Eastern Conference semifinals. That is going to be such a good series to watch, but I still see the Sixers coming out on top in like 7 games. In Toronto, I could definitely see it happening. I know Toronto doesn't have DeMar DeRozan anymore, and I know a lot of people know that Toronto chokes a lot in the playoffs. Kyle Lowry and DeMar. Both are great players. DeMar's in San Antonio now. Watch out for San Antonio as well. I made a video on that earlier. But I know they have Kawhi Leonard, but they still haven't changed much from their team. I know people have gotten better, and they got Gasol now too, and Danny Green, but I still don't see Toronto going over the hump, at least this year. I don't think Nick Nurse is that good of a coach. I think that's going to come up and bite him in the butt. I think Brett Brown's a better coach, just by a little bit. I don't think they're great. I don't think they're Greg Popovich level. I think they're good coaches. But I think Brett Brown is going to be the deciding factor in the series, and Joel Embiid. I don't think they're going to have an answer for Embiid in the post. So that brings them to Milwaukee in the Eastern Conference Finals. If everything goes to plan, if Milwaukee ends up beating Boston in the second round, or Indiana, you never know how it's going to go with Boston, because Boston's the most bipolar team. But that series of Milwaukee and Philadelphia is probably going to be the best series in the whole NBA playoffs, because the NBA Finals is probably going to be Golden State in 4, let's be honest. But Philadelphia versus Milwaukee, man, Milwaukee hasn't won a playoff series in a long time. I can definitely see Philadelphia winning it. It'll be a hard battle, 6 or 7 games. They have the better coach in Budenholzer. We'll see. But let me know who you guys think is going to win and come out of the Eastern Conference. I'm picking Jimmy Butler and the boys out in Philadelphia. Have a good day and peace.